bully. Clint will absolutely bully this Beatrix in the early stage of the game.
So yeah, we'll have to see. The heroes are done and set here for the first game, but I do agree with you. Remember, Alter Ego has Valentina, so that real-world manipulation can easily be stolen with that IMU. So we'll have to see here the approach. Arashi, last final thoughts for the drafts.
Well, we take a look at the talent game duration prediction by Axe, and it seems like it's a fairly fast game in the opinions of all three English casters right now. It's no surprise, right? It's
For Alter Ego.
For Alter Ego, but honestly, even if Rebellion wins, it's never gonna take a long time. I think both these teams want to get it done real quick. So I think the picks and bans also reflect that. And honestly, I think considering the composition from the side of Rebellion, they're kind of grouped up, they're kind of clumped up. I think the Clint pick, all the AoE that Alter Ego has access to, it's going to play out very valuably in the later stages of the game.
Well, if you look at the composition, man, for Rebellion, they need to bring it to the late game with the Beatrix, with the Eve. Meanwhile, Alter Ego, they need to just dominate that early game, create a snowball. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 2, game number 1. We're entering the land of Dawn, and it's actually Sellyboy who's on the Julian. It's not a Julian mid lane this time around. So we're seeing Udil on the Valentina. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Sellyboy with that Demon Slayer emblem, and Fearless responds with a Barrett's Demon Slayer as well here. And we'll have to see here. Well, early game, I gotta give it to the side of Alter Ego solely because of that Leo Murphy's and Natalia. And take a look already.
Whoa.
Natalia almost stole that Lethal Wanderer.
Oh, the audience prediction by TikTok
Landslide.
though. 91% to 9%. We rarely see a one-digit audience prediction nowadays, Rashi, but this definitely says something about this new Alter Ego lineup.
Well, they've been performing very, very well, so I think the audience agrees that it won't take long at all. But if Rebellion Zion is able to mount, a respectable attempt at victory against Alter Ego today, I think that will really shift the opinion of the public. Right now, though, both teams are just pressuring, and I think, as always, there will be a big shift in momentum at level 4 where those ultimates will actually come in handy.
Yeah, you're already seeing Sellyboy using that ultimate, Enhanced Chain, over to Sway Low. Meanwhile, top side, both of these XP laners just going at it, but Fearless has actually come to that top side, forcing Pi to use the sprint, but Pi actually wins out of the trade, even 1v2. Not pressured at all by the Death to this Welcome, but now Sellyboy comes into play. Fearless trying to get out, will be able to as Leo Murphy rotates up top as well. Alter Ego with this, they're able to create pressure to set up for the first turtle.
Now, we are seeing now Leo Murphy pressuring, poking damage on towards Fearless, but take a look at Val and as well as Udil going at it in the river. It is still unclear though, but Diamond seems to commit for a fight. It seems like the turtle will be the target here for both of the teams. But yeah, immediate reset here by, once again, both of the teams. Alter Ego, Pi is already setting things up here in the bush. There you go, Falling Stormwind connected on towards Suelo. Force that sprint, not just yet though. But yeah, we'll see. Fearless will indeed grab the turtle.
Uh-oh, Lee Murphy jumping in deep. Fearless still managing to find the retribution on top of Sellyboy's damage there as Dyron just goes to town onto Sellyboy. Real world manipulation, locking Pi in place for Val to take him down, but it's all just a bait. Bringing Val all the way back into Udil's own real world manipulation. Leo Murphy traded in, both of the roamers taken down, but retribution battle was won by Rebellion. However, Alter Ego are still standing tall with the gold lead just now.
Yeah, a shift though, but man, emblem-wise here it's... Oh, top side, Pi, 2v1 situation, Dyron. This Paquito, can he escape? Is not looking good. Dyron will fall top side.
That is an absolutely valuable gank coming in from Sellyboy. Early on, he did come in and miss the empowered sword, which I think costed them the kill in the first gank, but right now he comes back. And if Pi gets rolling, we already highlighted this man as one of the key members of Alter Ego. He will be a front line. They can also be dynamically diving towards the back line too. So now, Rebellion's trying to answer with an invade, but Alter Ego strikes back.
Oh man, Val, now you see him, now you don't. Instantly deleted here as Fearless goes for the Death to his Welcome, bringing Udil back, stunning him up, and canceling that real world manipulation. It's actually Sellyboy, however, who gets the retribution onto the purple buff. So it's still Alter Ego with a massive lead.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. They gambled to play there. 2 versus 4, and now top side, Dyron, be careful. Cleared the wave though, but Pi, he is on a manhunt. Bot side though, Interesting approach here as the members alongside Rebellion is already rotating. Real world manipulation will secure that kill.
Good play by Heis. Again, very good read by Heis, using his Wesker to deal out damage and Nibiru's Passion as well. I don't think Leo Murphy predicted that to happen really fast. You know, under the turret, gonna get pressured off of it. He will still be able to pick up that final cannon minion, but there's a lot of pressure here on the bot side. Heis is gonna be able to pick up a lot of turret gold here, most probably with the Renner, but he doesn't have it. So just recalls, resets, just waits in the bush as the turtle will spawn up top.
It was an unfortunate, I wouldn't call it misplay. Leo Murphy, I think, thought he was out of the range, and out of nowhere, his health bar just gets depleted, and in comes Val, because, you know, it's just Val things. Pi now with the Enchanted Talisman, he can do a lot more in these fights. He can spam the skills a lot more, as Saliboy gets the turtle, but the fight breaks out.
Seems like the retribution for now will be won by Alter Ego, and now topside Pi is looking for engage on towards Dyren. The backup is there. Leo Murphy comes in with the high and dry, is not enough damage to take him down. As now Fearless and friends circling Eagle popped here on towards Leo Murphy. Real world revelation in the backside as well. Suelo taking a little bit of a heat by Pi, but no casualties from that engage.
Ooh. Good disengage from Alter Ego, and very good disengage as well from Rebellion Zion. Both teams playing it well, but Alter Ego have been on point, and there, just as I say it, they utilize this aggression from the Paquito and punish him instantly. Maybe even getting the turret taken down up top, but with Val roaming up top, it won't be the turret taken down. Pi still able to get out, but that's half of the turret's HP taken out.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that Alter Ego, they are setting the rhythm here, Arashi. They are finding the proactive plays, finding the proactive movements. What do you think of the situation 6 minutes in?
I feel like initially it's just very balanced, and both teams can actually take control of the early game, considering that Rebellion has a Paquito as well as a Barrage to make plays of. But Alter Ego is just better with the rotations, and they always come in a bit earlier, and they have more crowd control to make plays with.
Oh my god! Udil's damage on top of Saliboy's CC almost just took Val down, and this is a roamer. This is a tank. He's able to shred him down like that. Saliboy once again goes over the enhanced chain, but Fearless perfectly timed death and is welcome, bringing Saliboy back for Dyren to come to play. Knockout strike used. Meanwhile, down below, Heis picks up a kill onto Leo Murphy. Saliboy gets out with the enhanced sword. It's a 1-for-1, but it's worth it. No, it's a 1-for-0.
1-for-0. Rebellion Zion actually equalizing it. Now take a look at bot side. He has enough space to chunk that turret help. Odil though, trying to find a flank. Suelo with that information. We'll see here. Will they engage for a fight? It seems like Alter Ego, they are wise enough to retreat. But Turtle, the last turtle is up here, Mirko.
Well, Gani, what do you think about this? Because so far, it has been 1-to-1. Fearless is going to go in very, very aggressive there. And that's the silence from Leo Murphy to enable Saliboy to get that retribution. Fearless gets a stun onto 2, gets out with the help of the guiding wind. Still Alter Ego playing it really well in the early stage of the game, falling Star Moon by Pi just to dish a little bit more damage onto Val. I can't help but wonder why he's so squishy.
We'll see, you have to check the items here, Rashi.
Exactly, you have to wait for the items to try and glean what exactly is going on. But after the turtle is taken, instantly they set up for the dive on the top side. Very wisely, Dyren understands that's the case, will abandon his turret. Alter Ego playing the map absolutely well right now, but honestly, on the bottom side, Heis is getting a lot of advantage here because he has been ganked by his teammates, and he has been able to take out Leo Murphy twice. So Heis is in a very good spot. That might be an issue for Alter Ego in the late game.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, they went for the mirror play as well. So both top and as well as bot side turret for each team has fall. And now they engage. Oh, Saliboy isn't able to get the purple buff. So the invade is successful.
It's just the little wins, Arashi.
Little wins.
These small wins will eventually add up. This is what the game is about. And Udil gets bursted down to half HP, but he will be able to escape with the sprint, and Pi is there to back him up. As the real manipulation is popped up right there. Is that too early? Because the members of Alter Ego, they can go for a flank.
Heis! Oh my god, he read Leo Murphy like a book. He knows exactly where he is, but it's actually Alter Ego who come out on top in the trades. They get a turret down below, putting them in an advantage in terms of the turrets. Rebellion, though, doesn't want that advantage to stay for long. Goes up top, takes another turret. This time, though, we're going to take a look at the Head and Shoulders player head-to-head. As, wait, Real World Inflation popped in the mid lane. Saliboy goes over to the enhanced chain as well. And it's just the minions cleared out.
it's chill. I mean, no casualties.
You're chill.
Yeah, I'm chill. No casualties just yet here. But according to the data, Arashi, I feel like Selly Boy is winning in all departments.
He is the signature player. He has a reputation behind him, and in contrast to that, Fearless is relatively new, right? He has proven himself. He is able to stand up with the big boys, but obviously Selly Boy has the advantage when it comes to the stats for now.
Oh, actually, take a look. Val actually sold that Lethal Wanderer.
Val being Val, man.
Val being Val, aggressive. Oh, in the mid side.
Whoa. Wait. Udil, he actually goes in with the real world inflation as well. And that's going to be Val who jumps in with a circling eagle, enabling Sway Low to pick up the kill. Very interesting play by Udil that is leading up to a Lord take for Rebellion Zion. Fearless is level 12, so is Selly Boy. It's going to be a 50-50 when it comes down to it, but look at Selly Boy. Where is he? He's in the mid lane. Fearless going to get... Well, no, it's Highs who actually secures it without the retribution. Lord Slain, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series, as Selly Boy uses the enhanced sword to disengage, and Rebellion turn that lead over to their own lead.
Oh, this is a huge momentum build here. Rebellion with the Lord. Oh, Gil Murphy already setting things outside though, so Beatrix, yeah, you need to be careful about side. But with this momentum here, Rashi, what do you think?
Well, Rebellion has a lot more advantage, but if you look at the gold lead, right, it really isn't that far apart. So I think it's fine as long as Alter Ego kind of shape up. They can't afford to make mistakes like that as the rune inflation is popped up again and Nino almost gets taken out.
All right, Sway Low. What the heck, Connie?
Well, Sway Low, I mean, good positioning, good timing as well. He understands that real-world manipulation can just disrupt the momentum, the mobility coming from side of Alter Ego Esports. And yeah, they have created the space. Top turret will fall, and perhaps they might look for the base turret.
Yeah, they have Highs, they have a Beatrix with the utility that he provides on the flexibility of the weapons. He will be able to take the turret, but no, it's actually Alter Ego defending all three turrets really well, micromanaging it with the CC that they have. And this is the thing, Alter Ego, they're supposed to be the ones winning in the early stage, but it is actually Rebellion who's able to come back in that mid stage. Alter Ego, the longer this game goes, the further their heroes will fall. Leo Murphy onto Natalia, late game, not going to deal as much damage as anyone on Rebellion.
Right. And for the side of Alter Ego, though, they do have Pi and Nina to try and carry things in the late game. But again, it still, I think, slightly favors Rebellion Zion, especially with the Yves just standing away in the backline. Sway Low has been absolutely critical in Rebellion Zion, just controlling the map, controlling how these team fights are playing out. Selly Boy now picks up Radiant Armor to try and mitigate a bit of the damage, considering that he is all the way in the front line. He needs to live a lot longer, so because he is one of the main engage tools for the side of Alter Ego as well.
I do believe Leo Murphy's task here is to target Yves here. Sway Low should be the go-to guy for Leo Murphy, but realizing that Sway Low is building utility, I mean, NOD has been secured, and I do believe Brute Force Breastplate is coming in soon. The damage from this Natalia will greatly be reduced. So it is going to be another harder task here for Leo Murphy and friends to somehow target this Yves.
A quick reminder though, the audience prediction was 91% to Alter Ego. Pi, there you go. They finally spot Pi. Val goes over to Circling Eagle, bringing Pi back all the way to Fearless, but the sprint will be popped by Pi to get back to safety. Still a 2,000 goal lead for Rebellion Zion. There's something interesting though. Gani, Arashi. This looks pretty familiar.
Oh.
Lane, play it normally up until the 6th minute of the game where you start grouping up as 5 and controlling the map with a Barat in the jungle
and a Matilda.
And a Matilda in the roam. It looks a little bit familiar. I don't know which team though.
You're talking about the back-to-back champions, of course, Blacklist International here, Mirko.
Yeah,
they're trying to replicate the success.
Well, there you go, Leo Murphy again. Oh, very aggressive on the Sway. Low, he's gonna get almost solo kill, as Val was there to provide a little bit of help with the guiding wind. Pi now gonna get slowed. Fearless jumping in with Detonus welcome. Meanwhile, Val just zoning the other members around, recalling, just taunting them. But yeah, this is the Uber strat.
It is. And for the side of Rebellion Zion, they do not have the real world manipulation to try and make plays with right now. Will Alter Ego jump on this opportunity?
Oh, they will. Heis as well, flickering forward onto Celiboy, and he's gonna get taken down there. Heis goes in for the render shot, not connecting onto anyone just yet. Real world manipulation by Udil, but Fearless picks up the Lord. Nino dealing so much damage on that back line, not touched at all. Pi providing that front line cover that he needs, but look at Nino flickering out to safety, but the real world manipulation catches you down as Dyron just sandwiches you. Heis picks up the killing spree. It's a 4-for-1.
Man, oh man, Arashi. What do you think? Only over catching one there before he gets traded. It is officially going to be a wiped out for Rebellion Zion. But man, what are these trades, dude?
That was a wipeout by Head and Shoulders, Gani. That's what it is. And they might just be looking for a one straight push. They don't have the Beatrix. Sunnyboy now in the base, trying to defend all alone. Enhanced Chain not just there yet. Val going for the base. 2 seconds onto Udil. Sunnyboy still able to clear out the waves as Rebellion back off. They have the Lord. They can just go up top.
Yeah, they can all go up top. Udil there, stealing real world manipulation. But man, top side base turret will fall here. 2 base turrets. I suppose now Alter Ego Esports look for for a defense, but it seems like it is very, very tough.
Ooh, they lose all the turrets in their base right now. And Alter Ego, that was a very costly team fight. They almost edged it. Everyone from the side of Rebellion Zion was low, but they were unable to secure the fight, especially because it was a 4v5 to begin with. And they just were a bit too eager. They kept going on, and Swaylo's real world manipulation came back up. We take a look here at the instant replay by the Samsung Galaxy A series, where in the beginning, Pi just comes in and he's able to actually do a lot of damage, but then Nino as well as Pi gets caught in that real manipulation, and that will be the end of it. So they have to respect Swaylo's damage right now because he is still 5-0-4.
Yeah, I mean, at this point here, Arashi and Mirko, the coordination, the synergy coming from the Zion members is just evident. Alter Ego Esports, they need to think of something that I feel like the go-to guy for them to target is, of course, Beatrix and as well as Swaylo. But then again, it's so tough when you have a disengaged tool with that guiding wind from Matilda, that as well as Fearless, a rock, right?
Literally
a rock.
And as well as a Dyron who can provide cover and as well as engage for flanks. It's a tough job. So what they can hope here, what I do believe is, it's a blunder from side of Rebellion Zion.
Well, yeah, I think that it's, the combo between Fearless on the Barrage as well as the Val's Matilda just allows him to be a lot more aggressive, because we saw several times Fearless gets caught out. The only reason why he's able to just escape from the situations is through the guiding wind. So for Alter Ego, I believe they can try and bait something out. Pi now has the Brute Force Breastplate, so he'll be able to have a lot of movement speed in these fights and hopefully zone away the Prio members from the side of Rebellion Zion.
We'll have to see here. Can they zone away the Prio members? Leo Murphy up top trying to split push, but take a look at Paquito. He catches Natalia here. Natalia will go, but Lord is up here, guys. Alter Ego looks for a contest.
Let's see, Pi jumping in, falling Star Moon all the way. Goes for the sprint as well, but Fearless catches him with the depth of his welcome, unable to bring him onto the wall. It is going to be Nino tearing it through. Fearless now trying to peel for his team. Swaylo with the real world manipulation is able to dish out the damage with High. Celiboy's next. Enhanced Sword to get out. Meanwhile, back line, Dyron 1v3. Immortality pop. Nino dealing the damage, but Dyron gets out. Buys enough time for Rebellion to come through. Celiboy using the Enhanced Sword once again defensively to back up, and it's another 2-for-0 trade for Rebellion.
Yeah, Rebellion again playing the coordination correctly here, Arashi. What do you think about their previous fight?
I really think that Alter Ego, they just aren't working together. We saw that the fights happen very sporadically. Pi goes in, everyone wasn't backing him up or securing the Lord, right? They don't seem to be communicating properly with each other. And look at the items here. It is late enough in the game that they're actually catching up when it comes to the gold difference, right? The item advantage isn't that significant for the side of Rebellion Zion, but how they're playing it out when the fights actually break out, I think Alter Ego, they have to communicate more and play with a bit more synergy, a bit more combo.
You know what I think the problem? We know what problem I think Alter Ego are facing? Silly Boy, he's not building damage. He's not using the Julian as a damage dealer. He's going for utility, and that's just not Silly Boy in my opinion. As right now he goes over the enhanced sword onto the back lines. Nino still able to kite away as he flickers outside of the range of death to his welcome. Meanwhile, Highs, you're going for a fight? I'll go for the base. 1-0 lead for Rebellion Zion.
Wow, I did not expect this type of gameplay from the side of Rebellion Zion. Rashi, this is just a statement, right? I feel like Rebellion, they are looking for a repeat here, just like they did back in Season 9. And Alter Ego, they are tracking 0-1.
I wonder if Alter Ego, they're trying so hard to just counter in the drafts that they're not playing to their strengths, right? They locate some flex picks, they try and move it around, but as you say, Mirko, Sally Boy in the jungle, building full tank, this is not something we typically see, and I think that is, again, doing what they're not used to seems to be one of the main issues here. They are not coordinating with each other, they don't seem to be having that kind of